by example. Then they start to learn that.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you could tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a gap. It's Cross. Plows through the defense. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Cyclones offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Beck. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Cyclones want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sowell. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to keep it in the air. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Going right to work up top. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Red Wolves can really attack on this second and short. Slithers into space. Oh, it's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Cyclones. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gives it on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Catch in the middle, it's Burris. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He breaks the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Handoff from the gun. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Cyclones are flying down the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Fires left. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. A quick pass to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Sometimes the timing of the screenplay, it takes a little bit of time to get some depth and a little bit of acting by the quarterback and the running back. Well, they didn't win an Oscar. Let's put it that way. Not good acting.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Becht. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Iowa State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Syracuse had an impressive showing at home, and I know the fans inside the Dome are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Regardless of the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air. It's Rayner. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Red Wolves are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch right at the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Becht. Looking down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. That is no good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Summers. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Get it out on the screen. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed over the middle, it's Townsend. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Sauer. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Grabbed behind the line. It's Rucker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Pulls it, fires to the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a crease. It's Hansen. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Ernie on the Jets.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sauer. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. Knocked down to the tackle.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Rush is on him. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Cross. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Burris. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Rucker. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Burris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Red Wolves have their offense in high gear. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Clay. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with second and short. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The give on the option. Fighting off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Wolves are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over. And right now,
and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
that's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTSA has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 15 over the Rebels. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the right side. Going to the running game.
To be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
At the end of the, not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Going as they get it out to the 36. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Sowell. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They want that clock to run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going.
Buys a little time. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the left. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming over the field.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Rivers. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nope.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late.
And how about that in the 4th quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. Hauls it in. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. The give to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Touchdown, Cyclones! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Who can you count on in those big moments?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5.
That makes the score Iowa State 21, Arkansas State 16.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Cross. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw. It's Rivers. It's complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? Just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.